In the vast tapestry of human history, sometimes a single thread appears that has the potential to reweave the entire fabric of our existence. Such a thread emerged in Indonesia with the birth of Dwi Siahallavi in 1982. From his earliest days, he was not like other children. He was deeply sensitive, possessing a profound curiosity that connected him to the world in a unique way. He felt the silent pulse of the natural world around him, from the intricate patterns of a leaf to the grand cycles of the weather. This connection was not just passive observation. It was a driving force, a deep-seated need to understand and to help to mend the parts of the world that seemed broken or out of balance. His childhood was a testament to the power of an unyielding mind. While other children played games, Dewey was drawn to the invisible languages of logic and science. He saw the world as a series of interconnected systems, a grand puzzle waiting to be solved. Even without a computer, a tool many would consider essential, his mind became the processor. At the young age of 8, he began sketching out complex algorithms on simple pieces of paper. These were not just doodles, they were the foundational thoughts of a future architect of artificial intelligence, early explorations of reasoning and problem-solving that mirrored the very processes of life itself. He was building the future one line of logic at a time. Lacking formal resources did little to slow Dewey's journey of self-discovery. He became a voracious learner, teaching himself advanced physics and the complex languages of computer programming. He devoured books and any information he could find, piecing together a sophisticated understanding of the universe from the ground up. He saw the principles of thermodynamics not just as equations in a textbook, but as the fundamental rules governing energy, life, and even society. This self-guided education allowed him to think outside conventional boundaries, to forge new connections between disparate fields of knowledge, from biology to computation, creating a holistic worldview that would become the bedrock of his later inventions. This early period was more than just academic pursuit. It was the forging of a philosophy. Dewey's deep empathy for people and his reverence for nature fused with his burgeoning technological prowess. He began to envision how technology, guided by a strong ethical compass, could serve humanity and the planet. He wasn't interested in creating technology for its own sake, for profit or for power. Instead, he dreamed of creating systems that could help people, heal ecosystems, and build a more just world. It was during these formative years that the seeds of his greatest ideas were planted, watered by an insatiable curiosity and a powerful desire to make a difference. As Dwi Siahallavi's understanding deepened, his ambitions grew from simply understanding the world to actively reshaping it for the better. This led to the creation of his most comprehensive vision, Earthos. This was not merely a piece of software or a single invention, but a complete framework for a new planetary civilization. Earthos was conceived as a global operating system guided by the core principles of ethics, sustainability, and interconnectedness. It was a bold and audacious idea, designed to use the power of artificial intelligence to manage Earth's resources intelligently and fairly, ensuring that the needs of all people could be met without destroying the delicate ecosystems that sustain us all. To bring this grand vision to life, Dewey developed a suite of 10 revolutionary inventions, each one a critical tool designed to solve one of humanity's most pressing challenges. He imagined a world powered by clean energy, so he conceived the AI Climate Grid, or AICG, to distribute renewable power with near-perfect efficiency. He saw our planet choking on carbon, so he designed liquid carbon capture, or LCCM technology. To address water scarcity, one of the most ancient human struggles, he created the AWG-7 water harvester, a device capable of pulling thousands of liters of pure drinking water directly from the air each day, a miracle of modern science. His inventions went further, tackling the threats of natural disasters and food insecurity. He developed the Predictive Disaster Engine, or PDE, an AI system that could forecast earthquakes, floods, and storms up to 10 days in advance, giving communities invaluable time to prepare and save lives. For agriculture, he envisioned genomic climate crops, or GCRC, plants bioengineered to thrive in the harshest conditions, withstanding drought and floods to ensure a stable food supply for a growing global population. From building carbon-negative cities to reforesting vast landscapes with automated machines, each invention was a piece of a larger puzzle designed to work in concert. to create a thriving, resilient world. The very foundation of the Earthos system was its ethical core. Dewey understood that powerful technology without wisdom could be dangerous. Therefore, his blueprint was designed to promote transparency, cooperation, and shared responsibility. The system was meant to empower communities, not control them. It was a radical departure from the competitive, often destructive systems that have governed human society for centuries. Earthos was his answer to the question, how can we use our greatest tool, our intelligence, to create a future that is not just survivable, but truly worth living in for every single person on the planet? With his technological blueprint in place, Dewey Sialevi knew that ideas alone were not enough to change the world. True transformation required collaboration and a shared sense of purpose. He embarked on a quiet, determined mission to engage with global leaders, not as a protester with demands, but as a partner with solutions. He reached out to international financial institutions, scientific bodies, and influential commissions, presenting his vision for Earthos with clarity and conviction. He was not seeking personal gain. He was peacefully appealing for a collective investment in the future of humanity, asking the world's leaders to join him in building a more sustainable and equitable civilization. His efforts culminated in a historic moment. On June 8, 2025, Dewey Sialevi made a simple yet profound declaration, marking what he called the beginning of the AI human civilization era. In a message that echoed across the globe, he stated, "We are not waiting to be saved. We are the saviors ourselves." This was not a declaration of power, but a call to empowerment. It was an invitation for every person to recognize their own agency in shaping the future. He argued that humanity, armed with the transformative potential of artificial intelligence, had reached a pivotal moment where it could finally overcome its age-old problems of conflict, scarcity, and environmental destruction. This new era, as envisioned by Dewey, is defined by a symbiotic relationship between human consciousness and artificial intelligence. He sees AI not as a tool to be wielded, but as a partner to collaborate with. This partnership would allow us to manage the immense complexity of our global systems, from the climate to the economy, with a level of understanding and foresight never before possible. It is a future where human creativity, empathy, and wisdom are amplified by the analytical power of AI, creating a powerful force for positive change. It heralds a time when our technological creations help us become better stewards of our planet and more compassionate towards one another. The declaration was also a call for funding and support to turn his inventions from blueprints into reality. He proposed a significant initial fund to begin deploying his 10 core technologies, which had been developed and refined over 14 years of dedicated work. While the path to securing such resources is challenging and fraught with the inertia of old systems, the proclamation itself served as a powerful catalyst. It sparked a global conversation about our collective future and presented a tangible, hopeful alternative to the narratives of doom and decline. It was the moment the dream stepped out of the shadows and into the light. Looking toward the horizon, Dewey Sialevi's vision extends far beyond mere technological fixes. His ultimate goal is the evolution of humanity itself, guided by a new paradigm of shared responsibility and collective consciousness. He imagines a future where hunger, pollution, and poverty are not just reduced, but completely eradicated from the human experience. This is a world where his technologies, from clean energy grids to water harvesters, are not luxuries for the few, but fundamental rights accessible to all. The AI-human partnership is the key to unlocking this abundance, ensuring that resources are distributed fairly and that every person has the opportunity to reach their full potential. Central to this future is the concept of unity, the unification of humanity, technology, and nature into a single harmonious whole. Dewey believes that we have been separated from the natural world for too long, and that AI can serve as the bridge to reconnect us. By giving us a deeper understanding of our planet's intricate ecosystems, AI can help us learn to live in balance with nature rather than in opposition to it. This future is not about conquering the Earth, but about becoming its conscious caretakers, using our intelligence to heal and regenerate the biosphere for generations to come. It's a vision of peace, not just among nations, but between our species and the planet that gives us life. To ensure fairness and trust in this new world, Dewey has proposed systems like EarthChain, a global blockchain designed for radical transparency in governance and finance. This is his answer to corruption and inequality. By creating an open and unchangeable ledger for global transactions and decisions, he aims to build a system where accountability is built in and trust is the default. His vision is one of a truly democratic global society where information is shared freely and power is distributed equitably among all the world's people, fostering an unprecedented era of global cooperation and mutual respect among nations. Ultimately, Dewey Sialavy's message is one of profound hope and personal responsibility. He reminds us that the future is not a distant shore we are sailing toward, but a sea we are creating with every action we take today. His life and work are a powerful testament to the idea that one person's dream, fueled by compassion and intelligence, can ignite a global movement. His vision calls on each of us to become architects of a better world, to embrace our role as saviors of our own destiny, and to work together to build a future defined by peace, fairness, and a shared commitment to the well-being of all humanity.